Hey, how's it going, guys? It's the Llamaster here, and welcome back to another Rocket League video. And in this one, guys, I'm going to be showing you every single painted variant of the brand new KALOS wheels within the Turbo Crate. That's right, guys. So I did not get these all myself. In fact, I don't even have a single one of them yet. But I thought it would just be super helpful to you guys to see what every single one of these looks like, so that when you decide to trade for them, you know exactly what you're getting, exactly what you want to search for. So this is kind of like a guide you can come back to and check in the future. And overall, it's just cool to see all of these wheels. But anyways, guys, as always, remember to leave a like down below if you enjoyed today's video, and without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, guys, so we'll be going through all of these in alphabetical order, so that'll help you search through them if you're looking for a specific color. But I did manage to find a bunch of pictures and videos for these. Some of them only have pictures and some of them are better than others, but there has not been that many dropped, so I did try to do my best. But starting it off here with the black KALOS wheels, and this again isn't the best picture, but you can clearly see that these have this super black edging around the side. And then for the center portion, it's a little more gray, and these look a ton different from the gray ones, which I'll show you in a little bit. But these are definitely really cool, and here is another picture. It's again not the best one, but it kind of shows you a different phase of when they're moving around, so definitely pretty cool. But moving on to the burnt sienna, and this again isn't a great picture. After this one I have a bunch of HD videos, but for these, this was the only picture I could find on the entire internet. I looked everywhere for these burnt sienna KALOS, and this was the only one I could find. And honestly, it does actually look pretty good for burnt sienna. It has this really orange center thing, and then around you kind of have that normal burnt sienna, really weird color, but altogether I actually really like it. But as for the Cobalt KALOS wheels, I actually have a video here from a guy named Waticon, and I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But as you can see here, he just unboxed the Cobalt KALOS wheels, and they actually look amazing. So you can clearly see they have this light blue in the center and then more of a cobalt around the outside, which is kind of the trend with these wheels, and it's a little odd, but for a bunch of them, the actual color that they're named after is kind of the color that goes around the outside or the trim, and then the center is a different variant on that color. So you can clearly see that on these right here, which looks amazing. But as we move on to the crimson, this is one of the ones where they start to blend the colors together, and they're clearly crimson. And I have no doubt that these will trade for quite a bit, because they do definitely look amazing. They're super bright, and unfortunately I could not find a video of these, so I only have this picture, but you can clearly see that they look amazing for the crimson variant. But as for the gray variant, this is another one I have a video for, and these look really good because they actually look quite close to white. Again, as we talked about in the past, the gray is more along the trim, but in the center it has this really bright white, which actually looks really good for gray wheels. So you know, if you happen to get these from a trade up and unboxing, it's actually not the worst thing, because these do look sick, and I could actually see a lot of people using these in the future. Now as for a more colorful one, and this one I only have a picture of, but these are the KALOS wheels in lime, but this guy managed to get them painted and certified, and as you can see from the picture, they again are pretty close in color to the edge portion and the center, which is really nice. Lime is always one of those ones that's super bright, and you can still see it in the picture here. There's no doubt that you can recognize these from across the field, and they do look great, just like a lot of the other lime wheels that we've had in the past. As for the orange ones here, this is another one I just have a picture for. There has not really been any of these wheels dropped besides this one right here, but it still gives you a good look at the orange, which actually kind of looks more yellow. Again, it has the orange trim, but in the center, it definitely looks a ton more like Saffron instead of like the orange that you see on the loopers, the lightnings. So that is a little weird. They still look quite nice. But as for the next ones here with the pink, and these actually, I really want these. So we do have a picture and a video here, but in this picture, you kind of see everything. You see that they have that darker pink on the outside and sort of a very light pink in the center. It's not quite a complete white, but these ones I'm actually a huge fan of, and as we go into the video here, you can clearly see that these actually look amazing. Now getting into some darker variants with the purple KALOS, these ones are really nice as well. They have that sort of differential colors to them, similar to the pink but kind of on a darker scale, and they too look really good. I'm not quite sure how you would match the colors with them. Purples and pinks are always kind of odd, if you know what I mean. They're always hard to match with your decals, so I'm not 100% sure about that. They still look good. But getting into the forest green variant, I don't have the best video of these. It's a little bit far away to see them, but you can still clearly make out that they have this really nice sort of light green center, kind of close to the line, but not as like in your face. And then of course they have that more forest green trim around the outside. So definitely pretty nice, not too fancy overall. But moving on to the Saffron here, these ones I only have a picture of, but you can clearly see that these go back to that sort of uniform color. You can clearly tell that both the edge and the middle are this similar shade of saffron, and you can easily see that they're saffron. There's no doubt about that. They do look pretty good. I kind of prefer more of the two-tone ones, as you can see with the sky blue here in this GIF, which I need to get one of these. There's no doubt that these sky blue ones are just beautiful. The colors they chose for these are amazing. And even this guy who has a white hat and also a painted Endo was able to get the sky blue KALOS. And honestly, I need a pair of these. These are probably my second favorite out of all of the KALOS wheels, because the first favorite has always got to be the titanium white. This is also another one I had trouble finding pictures and videos of, but you can still get a very good look of these. They are just super white, super bright as well. There's no doubt in my mind that these will probably trade for a ton, and I will definitely have to get them in the near future. But other than that, guys, that is going to be it for all of the painted variants of the KALOS wheels. So be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and do not forget to subscribe for more of these videos, because I will be doing them on the painted Endo variants, the painted Tachyon trails, and of course the new Roulette wheels. Also, be sure to check out some of my previous videos, which should be popping up on the screen right now, including a pretty big opening of the brand new turbo crates, as well as a showcase of both of the brand new mystery decals. But other than that, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm the Llamacer, and I will see you guys next time.